Hey everybody, Julia here from ITM Events. I just want to have a quick chat about custom sponsorship options and what sponsors are now expecting when you approach them about potentially sponsoring your event. So what they do not want is they do not want us to call them or email them and ask them if we can send them a sponsorship package, our sponsorship package. They do not want a list of gold, silver, bronze sponsorship packages where you have made a lot of assumptions on what it is that they would want out of being a part of your event. What they do want is for us to sit down and have a conversation with them to learn more about them, learn more about what it is that they generally like to sponsor in the community, what marketing that they're trying to do in the community, who their target market is, to find out whether they're even the people that are going to be attending our event. They want to find out how we are going to help them maximize their marketing dollars. Because generally speaking, sponsorship funds come from a marketing perspective from that organization, right? Because they're using that money, that opportunity to be at your event to get themselves in front of their target market. So those are marketing dollars that are going to be spent because they're trying to get the attention of their target market. Make sense? Okay. So they want us to have that conversation with them to understand better what it is they need and want. We can't do that if we are providing them with those standard packages that say, you will have your name on a banner or your logo on a banner. You will have your logo on a poster. You will have your logo on our website. We will post your logo on our social media. None of those things may be of use to your sponsor. They want to have a conversation with you to know what exactly it is that they need and want. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples. So I was approached by an event that wanted our help to essentially take care of a small part of their event. In exchange, they were offering me all those standard things, right? We would get our name on the website, our name on the social media, whatever, all of these things. That was of no use to me and not helpful at all. So I knew enough to have a conversation with them, to ask them for the things that I wanted and needed. In exchange for our services, I wanted tickets to the event that I could give out to clients, tickets to the event that I could give to family and friends. I wanted to be able to attend the event so that we could enjoy that experience. That was what was useful to me because the people at the event were not my target market. So it really was of no use to me to provide all of these services and things to market myself to people who really didn't care about who I was. I'm going to give you another example. We were working on an event last year and we had a telephone conversation with one of the sponsors, and they brought up to us, like along with just some of the standard stuff, right? Like let's say, for example, they wanted a speaking opportunity and their name on the website and those kinds of things. What they wanted to do was to be able to offer an experience to the attendees. How amazing is that to have a sponsor come to you to say that that's what they want to be doing instead of us trying to sell it to them and convince them that that's what they should be doing? So they were actually going to help us create an experience at our event because that's how they felt they could best showcase themselves. And so they ended up providing a tour that was offered to our attendees as they moved from our main conference location to our offsite gala location. So we would never have guessed that that was what a sponsor would want to offer. And so you can't make those guesses in a document, right? Like in a preset document. We could only know that by having a conversation with the sponsor and creating something custom for them. Now, that may sound intimidating, and it did to me too until I took a couple small courses, which then literally a light bulb went off and I was like, I get it. It now makes sense to me. So I am able to pre-price a conference. I'm able to go through and write up the costing for everything. Like anything that I want to sell as sponsorship real estate, I'm able to pre-price all of that so that when I have a conversation with a sponsor, I can essentially go through the Excel spreadsheet and be like, tick, 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 yes, 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 yes. And then at the very bottom of the Excel spreadsheet, it adds it up and here's the value of their sponsorship. Now, something like the tour that they wanted to offer, it wasn't a big deal. I was able to add in all the stuff that they wanted that was already on my list. And then I just had to go out and price the tour guides and the buses and whatever else I needed to account for to make that experience happen, and added it to the sponsorship price. That was it, that simple. So if you have all of your tools in place ahead of time, if you've done your homework, then you call, book a meeting, sit down and have a meeting with the sponsor. You're able to find out exactly what it is that they're after. And I can guarantee you that that sale is not even a sale anymore. It's literally a conversation and a simple agreement. And then all you have to do is go back to the office, write up the contract and send it over. They sign it, they send you a check. It's all done. No more of this hard wheeling and dealing and trying to convince people and trying to get them to be a part of your event when they really see no value. So sponsors want custom offerings for sponsorship. And the only way you're going to get that is by having a conversation with them so that you better understand what it is that they're after. That is all for today. There is way more that goes along with that, but that's all I wanted to cover today, was just something short and sweet so that you understand what you should be doing. We can get into the details, but we can do that another time. If you have questions, I'm happy to talk about it. If you need help with your sponsorship program, I'm here to help. Have a fantastic day, everyone. We'll see you soon.